Every once in a while, a nice glass of wine in the evening really makes the difference in our day. But then comes the question, which one should you have, right? I'm Nikki, I'm a certified sommelier, and today we're talking about where to buy Cabernet Sauvignon online so you can pick with a little more confidence. Here's the thing, Cab is the most popular red wine definitely in America for a reason. It's bold, it's structured, it's great with food, it can grow just about anywhere. It's also great on its own. But once you decide you want a bottle or maybe a case, the next question is, where do you actually buy it? So there are a ton of options out there, as I'm sure you are well aware, and they are not all built the same. So today I'm going to walk you through the main players, what each one is good for, who it's best suited to, and I'll tell you which one I personally keep coming back to for everyday drinking. Let's get into it. So first up is one that you likely know, wine.com. This is easily the largest online wine retailer in America, for good reason. They have a huge selection of wines from around the world, and look at that, Cabernet Sauvignon is first on the list. So if you're looking for a sheer selection, it is truly hard to beat wine.com. We're talking thousands of Cabernets, well, around 840 Cabernet Sauvignon wines. They range in price. Let's see if we could look at the filters. So from probably, I would say the cheapest, I guess they don't really have an easy price sorting tool. Let's say we want to get like a $15 bottle. They do have some, you can see that. And then obviously they range all the way up to, 300. So there's a vast selection. You can filter obviously by variety. We don't need to do that because we are searching Cabernet Sauvignon. Region, California Cabernet, if you want something from Napa Valley, which is like one of the top regions, and they even break it down by the AVAs within Napa, which is pretty cool. You have a ton of selections to choose from. So this is best for someone who already knows what they want, whether it's a specific producer, specific vintage, and they just want the convenience of delivery. Ooh, Quintessa is so good. The prices tend to be a little bit closer to retail. So you're not really getting like a huge deal here, but you are getting a massive catalog and very reliable shipping, and you can see like certain critic scores as well as consumer ratings to help you make your selection. So wine.com is a great call if you're shopping for wine regularly and you just need a reliable source. Next is Total Wine and More. This is literally one of my favorite stores ever. You probably know them because they have locations all across the US. It's a brick and mortar store, but they do also ship. They have a huge range, obviously, of wines and spirits. Like even here, Cabernet Sauvignon is right at the top of the list. Again, really good filtering by price point. If you want to get a more bargain bottle, or if you want to go a little bit more premium, above 50 even, you could do that. You could also filter by ratings, state or region. The options are, the options abound, but a lot of great Cabernets. But what I really like about Total Wine Online is you can opt for in-store pickup. So if you have a store near you, they make it really easy to order your wines online. They pack them up for you and you can just run in and grab the case. So super, super easy, especially if you need a bottle like tonight for dinner. They also have deals area, which you can shop. I'm sure you could probably find some Cabernets in there, but really good range of Cabernet Sauvignon from different countries as well. So this is best for people who want a brick and mortar reliability with online convenience, or if you need something fast and you don't want to pay for shipping, or if you want the convenience of shipping. And you can see here they have like scores from critics, and also Winery Direct means they get it directly from the winery, which is pretty cool. So a lot of options on Total Wine and More. All right, the next, I guess two retailers, but I'm going to show them side by side because they're similar concepts, are these two kind of flash deal sites. Wine Spies is one and Wines Till Sold Out is another. And the concept here is that they negotiate one-time deals with wineries and distributors, and then they post them for a limited window. So when the wines are gone, they're gone. And look, Today's deal on Wines Buys is actually a Napa Valley Cabernet Sauvignon, but you don't know what it is. But they even show you like you're getting it half off, normally $3.25 a bottle, so it's got to be a good producer. You can see the review. But anyways, this is where you're gonna find some serious value on Napa Cab. You kind of need to sign up for the email list, or however they are communicating their deals on Wines Till Sold Out. They also have it on their website, but that way, this is a Bordeaux blend, so there is Cabernet in there. But anyways, if you're in the know on their deals, you can get those directly to your inbox, and then when you see a Cabernet that you like at a crazy discount, definitely worthwhile. Wines Till Sold Out even has an app for you to manage all of that. So this is something to keep in your back pocket to find premium bottles at a fraction of the cost. Next up is buywinesonline.com. It's all in the name. They're a good mid-tier option that I feel like doesn't really get talked about enough, but they run a curated store with rotating selections. Of course, you can shop by variety. They're known for stocking some smaller boutique producers that you might not find on the bigger platforms, but also big name brands as well. And they're good for people who want to go slightly off the beaten path without doing a ton of research. So obviously a lot of people know Justin, Faust too, but maybe not. I mean, this is like a premier Napa Valley Cabernet producer. Duckhorn, huge brand, but you can see like the range of quality that they have here as well. So probably something for every price point. Ooh, I like this Smith & Hook Cabernet Sauvignon. So pricing is generally reasonable, and they frequently run promotions, as you can see by all the discount notifications on their website. So it's worth bookmarking and checking back when you're looking for something specific. This is best for the curious wine drinker who is a bit tired of the same bottles and they want to discover something new without committing to some sort of subscription. But Stag's Leap 65. See, there's good deals to be had on buywinesonline.com. All right, here's one that I keep coming back to, Wine Insiders, and here's what makes them different. They have cut out the middlemen. So no distributors. They're working mostly directly with wineries for sourcing, and that means lower prices for you. They have curated collections and the wine club, and of course a fantastic selection of Cabernet Sauvignon. So everything in their shop has been tasted and approved by a panel of sommeliers and industry insiders, so you're not just scrolling through thousands or hundreds of bottles and hoping for the best. They've already done the curation for you, and you can trust whatever bottle you pick is gonna be good. I love this for Cab specifically because where it comes from matters a lot, and it's fun to taste Cabernet from around the world, and they have a nice diverse selection. Spain, the US, Argentina, South Africa, Chile, you get the idea. Here, they even have a second page. So they've shipped millions of bottles and have thousands of 5-star reviews, which makes them super trustworthy, and they have a perfect pour promise, which means if you don't love a bottle that you buy on their website, they will make it right. Full refund, no drama. That kind of guarantee really matters when you're buying wine online and can't taste before you commit to a bottle. Something else that is really cool is that if you purchase 6 bottles or more, you get free shipping, which is a great deal these days because shipping has gotten so expensive, and all of their orders usually ship within 2 to 3 days, so you can trust that you are going to get your wines quickly. And I did want to mention that they also have a wine club. There is likely to be a Cabernet included, although the wines are handpicked for you. You get 12 bottles every 12 weeks. Great intro deal for $99. They even had 3 bottles, so you're getting 15 bottles for that first shipment. You could do all reds, all whites, or a mix. So if you're starting to purchase wines on Wine Insiders and you like what they have on offer, the wine club is a great next step. Or you could do it vice versa. Try the wine club, get a feel for what they offer, and then dabble into their online wine shop. But as far as Cabernet Sauvignon goes, this is best for the everyday cab drinker who wants consistently good quality. They don't want to overpay, and they would rather spend their time enjoying their wine than researching it. At the end of the day, wine is about preference, as we all know, but understanding the differences in where it comes from, how it's made, and the different sites that you have available makes it a lot easier to choose your wines confidently. So if you're buying Cab online and you want to shop around, try wine.com, Total Wine & More, great places to start. If you want to score a deal on a fancy Napa Cab or other prestigious producers of Cabernet from other regions, try Wine Spies or Wines Till Sold Out. Subscribe to their email list and you'll just get the updates to your inbox. It's really simple. And if you're drinking Cabernet regularly and you want great quality without a premium price tag, Wine Insiders is where I would send you. So if this helped, feel free to subscribe and I'll see you on the next one.